they asked that there are 2000 test cases to be tested, right? You are releasing the software after 2 days and you have got 2000 test cases to be tested. You have a time limit of 2 days. So how will you test the test cases without losing the quality of the test case? Okay. So they are giving you the numbers, but don't get panic. Don't get, there should not be perspiration happening in the room. Oh my God, what sort of question is there? Don't go to the calculation. Simply understand what they are asking is over here. The main question is you have got less time and you have got more test cases to be covered. So how will you what should be the test strategy for this situation? Okay. Now there are two things happening over here. Now this question can come up in a manual testing interview. This question can come up in an automation interview. So you can analyze the situation accordingly and then you can put your answer. Let's say if it's a completely manual testing scenario, okay, then you should answer in this manner that sir, actually there are 2000 test cases, right? So first of all, I will target the test cases that have got high priority. Okay, so whenever we are writing the test cases, we are giving the priority also to them: high, medium, low, right? So first of all, we will target those test cases which are high, and then also in that also we will consider the test cases that are related to the business, or that are more of kind of an acceptance kind of a test case. Because generally what happens if you are covering the business use case, so most of the test cases would get covered automatically. Okay, so if you are targeting the business scenarios, the scenarios that are mentioned as per the customer scenarios, or you can say customer use cases that they have given to you, okay, so you would be able to target most of the test cases and you would be able to, you know, not compromise on the quality of the test case as well. Okay, so you will get confidence as well, because you know, you will come to know, okay, this customer case is working, so my this at least product is stable now. So this was asked in an Amazon interview. Okay. So this is based on the manual. Then you can tell as you can go for automation approach as well. Like if the test cases are automated. So let's say if 60% of the test cases are automated, around about 1000 to let's say 1200 are being automated. So you will keep the run suit on your machine. Okay. And for manual test cases, again, you will decide the priority of the test case. So you can tackle this question in this manner. You can answer them in a manual way, and or you can answer them in a partial manual or partial automation also. Okay, so this is a good question, and this is asked in an Amazon interview many a times. So it is better if you you'll get these kind of scenario based questions in the testing interview whenever you are going for software testers interview. Okay. Now, again, this was also a good question that was being asked in an Amazon interview. So there was a bug found in production. What could be the reason QA did not catch it earlier? So it happens that besides you are testing the application, besides you are testing the software, sometimes or most of the times also it happens that the customer catches the defects that the the testing team or the engineering team has not got at their end. Okay, so no need to get panicked at that time. You can handle this question in this manner that there can be multiple reasons behind it as well. There can be an environment issue means, let's say the customer was testing it on some different OS and you are testing it on a different OS. The customer might be testing it on Azure, you have done testing on AWS, so you might not be aware of what platforms and what is the behavior of the application, right? Generally it is all things are articulated in the requirements document as well, that so and so platform, whether it is 64-bit or 32-bit, it would be tested, right? It should be tested and it should be working fine. But sometimes if it does not happen, then you can frame your answer in this direction. It can be an environment issue, it can be an operating system issue. Okay, let's say you have tested it on the 64-bit and there was some third party tool that was integrated with your software, and that third party tool fails whenever on some machine, and then you come to know that the machine was 32-bit, because that third party tool was not compatible with the 32-bit software, 32-bit operating system. Okay, you can tell in that direction. Then comes network issue. Okay, let's say you are testing the particular website on your machine. Okay, and you are having good network connectivity and it is working fine, while customer is connecting the website using the VPN, or is having the website hosted in one particular server and they are trying to access it in a RDP manner, taking the remote access of the machine, and then they are trying to access that website. So there will be some network fluctuation, and the response of the website might get slow. So there are chances that bug might get introduced. Okay, there, so there can be some network latency issue. You can answer in this manner. Then okay, favorite question, favorite answer, browser issue. Let's say you are testing on Chrome, Firefox, and i11, and the customer had got i10 browser. So there can be these issues, and then there are also chances that some customer machines have got some random updates at night. Okay, so let's say they had the software was working perfectly on their machine one day prior, and then at the night some updates came up on their machine, and on the next day the product could not work because the software got, because the operating system or the browser got updated. Okay, the latest version of might be Google Chrome might be introduced into the market. So these are all the various reasons that you can tell whenever such sort of question are being asked. Okay, so basically, the interviewer over here, why they are going for such question is they want to know to what extent is your thinking level, to what extent is your mind thinking behind this questions. Okay, so that is what they want to test, they want to check at the time of interview. Okay. Now in JPMC, to the candidate, once they asked, give us the test cases for the give us the test cases for the white paper. White paper means it's a completely blank paper. Okay, write the test cases on that. Or one more question that can be similar asked is, give the test cases on your resume, on your CV. Let's say if the interviewer is has got one or two mistakes in your resume or CV, then they might tell you that take this is your CV. He might give you the hard copy. Now give me the test, create some test cases on it. Okay. So first of all, go through your resume once from a high level point of view. And if you don't find any of the mistake in that, then what you can do is you can convert your resume to a blank paper into the mind, and then you can start creating test cases on that. Okay, check the paper size, it's an A4 size or not. Check the paper is of a white color, it's of a good quality. Check if the paper is weightless. Okay, check that the ink does not spreads on the paper after writing from a pen. Check if you are writing on a paper with the help of a pencil and then you are able to erase it using a rubber eraser, right? Check if it is anything written on the paper, something like that. So you can, even if they are asking you for a resume or for a CV, think from a broader perspective and bring all the test case scenarios for a white paper. Okay. Okay, then you can add few of the test cases like check the thickness of the paper, or check if like the paper is weightless or something like that. Okay, so this would actually help you to develop the test cases on the fly during the interview. Okay, so I hope this video was useful to you, and these are all the questions that are being asked in the interviews. I have gone through the blogs, and many of the subscribers, many of the candidates on the LinkedIn have approached me. So I hope this video would be useful to you. Okay. Now I'm keeping one open question for you. So what is the testing approach that you will adopt for testing when your phone gets turned off every time you switch on the alarm? So this is again an interview that has been asked in one of the MNC company. I don't remember the name, but I would request all of the people who are watching this video to put the test cases, high level test scenarios in the comment section of this video, and I'll try to cover this question in the next video for sure. By that time, uh, thank you for your time and stay safe. Take care. Okay. Stay tuned to the channel for more videos. Thank you.